Hey, middle schoolers. Um, I hope you had a good week since last week. I hope you got the lesson last week. If you didn't, you can always go back and look at it. I hope you're seeing the videos from Pastor Scott and Cheryl, and um, I know it's not the same as church, but it's the kind of the best we can do right now. So I hope you got to see those. I'm gonna have a lesson, and I'm gonna have a challenge for you this week. A little assignment to do. Um, so last week we were talking about we were in Philippians, right? And that would be Philippians is the instruction that Paul was giving to the church, the Philippians, right? So what he was telling them to do is he was telling them to be shining as stars, and how we can be shining as stars. We're going to go back into Matthew, so we have Jesus's teaching, and kind of on a similar sort of theme. Um, how can we be the light of the world, right? Right now, we as Christians, it's important for us to be helpful. It's important to us to be ministering to those who are having a hard time with all of this. We can do a lot, even though we're not really supposed to get out and be with people. We should be still working for Jesus and doing what He would want us to do, right? Um, so the lesson is in Matthew. Um, Actually, before we start that, uh, I would like for you to pause the video and say a quick prayer, um, just to get your mind and your heart in the right place. So I'm going to have you pause the video right now. Okay, so onward. Our lesson, Matthew 5, 13. Salt and light. And you've probably heard this before, but I want you to think about it and what it means for right now. Salt and light. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled by men. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. Okay, so why are we to be a light of the world? It says, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. It doesn't say here, this is important, it doesn't say, let them see your good deeds so that you can get credit or you can get praise yourself, right? We point the praise all to God. So they see your good deeds and they praise your Father in heaven. Okay, so we are to be light in the world. We are to do good for others. The assignment I have for you, I would like for you to find, I hope you have a church directory. If not, you might need to do a little phone book or Googling. I would like for you to find 3 people in the church directory that you know who they are, but maybe you've never actually talked to them. So you're just familiar with them. And I would like for you to write them a letter or draw them a picture or whatever you can think of, something that'll fit in an envelope, just to give them some encouraging uh, in this kind of tough time. Okay, so that's the lesson. That's the assignment. I know this is short today, but I think the writing of the letters will take a little while. So put some good thought into it. Think about what you can say to encourage somebody, and use your artistic abilities that I know you have. So that's all for this week. Have another good week. Um, get on that schoolwork, and we'll see you soon. Bye.